buffering. The beauty of this is that you can actually page around, and this video would actually be playing in the context of the overall web page. Let's take you to another video which will actually hopefully run, and we may be able to come back there later. But here's one that I think will appeal to a lot of you, which is movie trailers. And let's launch one here, which is the Book of Eli. And the beauty of what we were able to do by working really closely with Adobe is tie the Flash runtime directly into the native capabilities of these smartphones, these really high-end smartphones. So the wondrous things about these high-end devices now is that they come with very high-end advanced graphics processing. And the Flash 10.1 that's now running on Android, this is not Flashlight, this is the full Flash 10.1, is leveraging the hardware acceleration capabilities that are native on the device. So here you have a movie trailer. Pull this here.
30 minutes ago, the war tore a hole in the sky. Only a few survived.
All right, let's put that to a stop. That's getting a little creepy. But the last demo I wanted to show is probably one that most of you will spend most of your time using when we talk about Flash, and that's gaming. So here we have a site called MiniClip. And MiniClip is a compilation of a lot of different games that you'll probably enjoy here on your phone. I'll pick one here called Alien Attack. And you've got 3 minutes to spare at the bus stop. Put this to full screen. Double tap to fill it to full screen here, and let's start saving the world by shooting down some aliens. That's a friendly. I learned that. And here we go. Show friendly fire. Friendly fire. So as you can see, Flash is running now. What really gets me excited about Flash, though, is the fact that it's not just completing the picture about desktop browsing, but it's also extending the reach of all those Flash developers out there and giving access to all of you to the wondrous catalog of content that's working on Flash. But the other piece about cloud computing and sort of tying this all to mobile that gets me really, truly excited is how we can miniaturize the world. When we make these devices, smartphones, connected to the cloud, then anything really is possible. Now, a lot of you have probably played with an app called Google Earth. And you've probably played with it on your PC computer. But what is so amazing about Earth is its ability as well to educate and to inform. And I'll give you an example. Let's fly into Haiti. Now, Eric, in his earlier talk, talked a little bit about the examples of how smartphones have played a critical role in Haiti. In fact, I think it's almost $20 million have been raised just through SMSs alone. For the Haiti cause. But one thing that I did as soon as the Haiti earthquake arose was I launched this app and I showed it to my friends because they didn't see what had happened. And what happened was just 2 days after the earthquake hit Haiti, Google acquired updated satellite imagery of Haiti that showed what had happened. And what I'm going to do here is zoom in to Haiti, and I'm going to pick this location here. This is the presidential palace in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. And you can see that the roof of the building has completely caved in. And if I pan just directly across the lawn, there are some refugee camps that were formed temporarily because of the earthquake. Just an amazing illustration of what you can do just in your pocket and inform and educate and learn. And of course, if we layer on top some of that great voice recognition software that Hartnett just demonstrated, Mount Fuji. What you find is that you can have all those great capabilities that you had and enjoyed on the desktop computer, but now here on your phone. And I'm going to fly to Mount Fuji. It recognized what I said. It's doing all the animation really, really fast that you expect to see on a desktop computer. And just to prove that we did indeed find Mount Fuji, I'm going to get that bird's eye 3D view of the mountain right here on my phone. So there you have it. I think there's just 2 examples of what really is possible with smart-end phones running on a platform like Android. And with that, back to you.
Thank you very much. So what's what's the basic message here? I think it's pretty simple. The confluence of these three factors means something very fundamental is happening. The phone is no longer a phone, it's your alter ego. The phone is no longer a place, something that you just use, and it's fundamental to everything that you do. It's an extension of everything that we are. It doesn't think as well as we do, but it has a better memory. It has a more accurate notion of where we are. It can take pictures better than we can remember things, and on and on and on. That this power that's been invented by the confluence of these things really does give us an opportunity to make this be the time for us, the time now. Now is the time for all of us to get behind this. So what I would suggest here right now at the Mobile World Congress, we understand that the new rule is mobile first. Mobile first in everything. Mobile first in terms of applications. Mobile first in terms of the way people use things. And it means some important things. It means that we have a role now to inform, to educate through all these devices. And by the way, to waste everybody's time too with games and so forth and so on, which is fine. The important point is, it's what people want. It's time for us to make mobile first be the right answer. Here we are, mobile first, surrounded by the awesome power of the networks that you all have built. The scale and computational power of the data servers that Google and others have behind them that can do things that no single person could ever do. The job here is to create magic by putting all that together in ways where people just go, oh my God, how did I ever live without that before? That's what we do. It's mobile first because it's time for us to have the software and the networks work together so that they don't, for example, waste time signaling, that they use the bandwidth that is being provisioned, which is fundamentally a scarce resource, correctly. It's mobile first in the sense that we need to figure out a right way to handle the 1% of people who use 70% of the bandwidth, right? Without inconveniencing the other 99%, but providing a good service for 100% of all the users. It's mobile first in the sense that we want to say yes and not no. Culturally, it's time to figure out a way to say yes to the emergent new services and ideas that will not come from Google or from companies represented here in the room, but by the literally millions of companies and programming shops that will be built on the new platforms, such as Android and all of the other ones. They're all coming, and they're coming right now. And I think that perhaps the phrase should be mobile first simply because it's our time to be proud of what we have built together. I'm enormously proud to be part of this. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to say that I think it's now the joint project of all of us to make mobile be the answer.
Soweit der Google-Chef Eric Schmidt. Sieht ja ein bisschen wie ein Geist meiner Bibliothek aus. Aber ganz interessant, der Vortrag.
Thank you very much.